Hi guys, I'm introducing you today on drug treatments. Masterly Backlog. This is my wish, to help lend shine for many people to heal themselves and their loved ones. Please come and watch. If it is a liver vegetable, look for the liver to cure it. Here, I'll take my foot. The line between two skin colors. It's usually right at the corner of the nail. The boundary between two skin colors. Morning on the waist of my feet, Asian curvy feet. This one here is called the look square. It's a red bloat here. And the more it swells, the more it twists its thumb. That's why gout or vegetable disease. It's the liver, for the reason that it's said to have extra uric acid. And the uric acid is so high that these lumps are swollen. For a while it will be broken. So, I want to cure it. People are sick every day. We have to get into this area. It's like a liver. But I took the identity head, neck, chest. So here's the head, here's the neck, here's the chest. This area is a leaf, liver of the body. So I scrubbed over this area. Around it that red ring. We solved part of it. The second one is the liver. The third thing we deal with is the liver. In the way you lie here. That's 3 ways to deal with the liver. The fourth one is 5 inflammatory foci. It's got a liver cup pressure here. It's on our faces, our noses. It's the road. Lu here. And the Chinese are under the control of the Chinese. In this way, we have 3 faces. His head and hands. It has to hit. And now it's hurting and it's falling and you feel it. Adjust your knee here. His cheek, the lower knee joint. There's a waist here. Hold here for it. Fat grips that pull out 7 times turn your little toe. To pull out and the toes. One more thing you can do is squeeze from the groin. It's a walking lick. That's right. Is this money for the doctor? Do these 2 pieces operate? It's always like that. The first surgery was not, but he immediately dissected. He also came home. It's folded. Well, the thumb's folded. It's pressed against the index finger. In that case, you have to do something. Then, why did I say yes? If you don't hurt anything, but you do. Right there it is. He was born. It does as if. You're in that guy. What medicine do you take now? If you ask me, this is what it has to do with it. I said, well, around here. It's liver foam. Second big toe related to kin and depending. Then grab the leg that turns to solve it. Then it gets to the root. And if I do, there's a basic principle. I have cured that evidence. Tomorrow it will come back. Maybe this lump is swollen. But the underside of the liver, the face, the legs, the base in front of it has bottle points. And you can go straight to those bottle points. It's hot every night. It melts, those bottle points. The outer toe. This thumb. Your feet feel that way. Counting is isolating. It's not drinking. Not drinking beer. It's a cure and my beer is still hot, but the wine I still use is a waste. Because it's fond of acid. So, this is what it looks like. Very few people have patience. If you can do that, it's a size. He said he had a hole in his back. It's one of those places. It's the liver. That's what I pulled it out. Watch out, I tripped over the chair. But this one is less. Focus here. And then over here like that hot, take the burn evidence over here. It's no closer than a gasoline tank. It's so hot is usually great good results. Raise your hand and the food is done. You can't contact the people around you. Give me to knees. Lend me to knees. Your children's knees. I didn't say that, sir. You go normally without pain. Every time I walk up the stairs, it hurts. Hard to move pie. Is not Sal. Every time you go up and down, it's off. Up and down several times a day. Go to work. Up. Do you see less red? It's better than bottles. You have to do it always. Remember, the liver is in the thumb, the point between the thumb and the index finger. It's the liver with the stomach. Delicious. This color is better. This one is equivalent to this one. That was just before. So last year it was big. It's less than happy now. Here, slowly, slowly right here. It doesn't hurt anywhere. There's only this place is painful. So it's rain. Above the knife under the draw. Slowly, the best. That's what everyone does. It hurts. That's right. I can't do it anymore. Do the right thing. Break the baby's cheek. 2. I see my hips are less. It's not that it hurts all the time. That's what happens every day. Slowly, it shrinks. Right, it shrinks. If it shrinks, why don't you step back the next meal? And then what else? Vegetables. As a child as well as young. So now it's a little bigger. That's how it tends to stack up. It's dangerous to stack it like that. That's right. Every day I break my teeth here. If you don't know, pay attention down here. Is it hot? It's hot. That's it. If only this didn't come in here. It ran in here. These bottle points are special. Right where the virgin envelope. It's hot, see? One to 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 0 1 0 1 0 2 3 1 0 4 0 5 6. Yes. Genes. There are genes. This disease, it has sometimes its way of life, sometimes it. It depends on when I was carrying you. So what kind of hepatitis? I'm also affected. There are situations where I just didn't try. Take it easy. These 3 points are good. Now try to eat a lot of vegetables. Don't eat meat. Then try your toes again. Should be flexible. It's lighter on the hips, isn't it? But no matter what, the surgery is the same, it's in line. That, if you cut it open, two toes will fall into it. He's playing that quartet. That's it. It's coming down here. It's forcing it to squeeze the bone in. So people operate. I do that now and I save it. It's a little bitter on every day. Just sacrifice this Maybe life. I can do this and save others. But I actually got less sick. I said people believe. And now if I. So that we are in pain or we operate. It is disabled. That's what his legs are. Let's do 3 points now. Slightly around here to find the hot spot. And then there's the underside. The middle finger. With your index finger back and forth where it's hot. Look at the bottle points. Under the liver of the foot where it bottles. That's the bottle point. And then I'll move on to the point here. Symmetry over here. The thumb with the little finger is symmetrical. Over here, over here. Then you're done, and you're up here like here. Here are these two. I see it's a sign for you. People who fit it like that. Then you turn your cheek. It hurts to see. That. It's very normal. And wherever it hurts, the knife is broken. Then you move your leg and see if it's different. Less glued hip, so less glued. Then you don't have to marry. You have many sinners. You get cotton in here. It's like the top nostril. I changed it what I did. This place is trying to tell its people to squeeze this place. It's very good at dealing with the liver. Which one is the pain? How the writhing pain? How? Go on, go on. Then go back there. Go back here. Then you see your eyes. Is it different now? Every night I use a dryer. Or it's in this area. You've determined a heat. It's not hot today. Use this to keep it warm and easy to sleep. See that? The front foot in the middle of the communication blessing. 1 to 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 0 1 0 1 0 to 3 1 0 4 5 1 0 6 7 1 0 8 9. Well, these are the ones that break out of the residue of the acid. His pants. It makes me go to sleep and it breaks out of it. Leave it like that and squeeze these two. Here's the shoulder blade. This place has just been solved. Go straight to sleep. Put your hand in the sky. Hips straight up, hands straight up. Key your hands through the chest. Put it over your chest. This hand is a bit. Then it widens the shoulder blade. Then this hand comes to the right hip. Then squeeze it across and see if it hurts. Do the same or change your hand. Whose side is more painful than the left or right? If it hurts, squeeze both sides. Take this side. That squeeze so that night sleeping car is easy. My leg hurts, and it's swollen. The swelling of these heat. I want to heat this place. Just a few meals. Someone was very fast that morning. This thing is melting in here. Let's run in here. But this place, I told you about the space I wanted right away. Make head ha, this place make neck as chest ha. This space is the same as the head. The chest is here. This chest, it's running into this chest. One's running in here. Of the nose. So when dealing with vegetable diseases, be careful. It's so swollen, it's not easy to eat. So people are like this. It's too much uric acid. It erodes the joint. It inflames the joint. They have to replace the joint. So, I work here. I'm treating the joint that it pulled in here. It's drawn to Tim. To deal with the symptoms of the night by making it this place. I want to solve this. We have to deal with this. It goes that way. Try it because of that. Rheumatism. It's not that simple. As well as the most severe diabetes that leads to amputation. Blind eye. Rheumatoid arthritis is associated with something. It's associated with high blood pressure. The goddess is susceptible to heart disease. This lump is the result of this bloat. I want to solve this. We have to deal with this. That's it. Take care of this big one. Is equivalent to this. Here, squeeze it in. Yeah, that's it. Don't let him have his leg. Look around. I do it again. That's what I do. This girl was a girl who had a leg that couldn't stand. His leg hurts down there. It's hot. But it's hot. It's hot. Then it. It's hot, right? It's hot. So right hip now I put up the hand. To try. This one disease, nothing to see here. People die up and down there. So, this method is so easy to cure. People don't believe that. You can't say something that's sick. Then get up and try it. I'm sure it affected my knee. Why? That's a lot of support. So the thing that helps a lot is something important. It's when I see the good times ahead of me, but I have to try to do it when I get home. I'm done. I'm back with two heads. And then I'm done squeezing the two heads. Take these two brush heads. They're the same. Remember, the principle at SAO is to take this brush head and treat it here. That is, we apply. Is that today's science is going to find the three-dimensional system. Three-dimensional system. A lump of pain can be cured in here. Or healing pain in this head. If this is not enough, cure this. Because this is the biggest one from here to here. From here to now. That's a miniature image of the passage from here to here. This is a joint. This is the joint. If this big one goes with this big one, squeeze this big one. Then solve. So when this lump swells, it means the joint is inflamed. What is an inflamed joint? It's the kidney that can't be filtered. But the filter doesn't go the most dangerous way to the pregnant kidney. See, it is simple but not simple. How then we squeeze the ring like this? In the neighborhood, you feel a lot of pain, but for a moment it's light. That's a squeeze. 7. And why put your feet here? It's not torture. What does this really torture? Thanks for the mushroom. And it doesn't sound like the slime it doesn't make. Finish this. But that. One day it's going to swell this up. I just know. I'm sorry. So somewhere around here, it's hotter. That's the location. Go down the mountain and be a teacher. On which side Lao is pressed on the opposite side. You can press anything to find the pain point. Turn her on softly and then with O in my stomach. That's a lot of acid. It's a lot of acid. It didn't heal for a while. From its stomach through its hair. That's what it is. When you choose something that has to be a little hard. If you swallow it, you have to swallow it. Now I want to solve this simple problem. It's this complexity that's really out there. It's simple. What I understand is that it's complicated. It means your body is like a sour fruit. It's actually called uric acid. Too much uric acid for a long time. These lumps keep swelling up. It's not as simple as rotting this bone. That's why people suggest we explode. But surgery doesn't solve anything. And the primary cause of the first colic is in the stomach. I don't know. See hips. So when I show you what I've been doing, it's that I planted part of the stomach, as well as the soles under these feet. This place is broken. It's bad to solve that again. Let's see. To treat the folic acid in the stomach. This is the road I look at. See the color, it's blue. See the hips. It's a little different from how people sweat. Long way from here to here. Until raw to the middle finger and index finger. Start it hot. Asian me. It's a long way to take the hot road. That hot hip. In the meantime, I'm a little far away. That's what I heard back in my baby's stomach. Keep this house wide. Listen again in the stomach. Whoever talks a lot is more. It sounds like you know what it feels like. For example, at a time when I didn't do what I did. From a heavy belly. It's passed slightly from the abdomen that feels it uncomfortable. He's scratching or he's choking. He's pissed. I don't know what his stomach is. Just see why. Now go home and hold it like that. Thank you all for watching this video. To help me motivated to share more useful via dikes, please help me subscribe to the channel and give me a like. Thank you very much.